Axum, uncovering the ancient Ethiopian empire and its rich legacy. Welcome to Target Eye. Today, we're journeying back in time to explore the legendary city of Axum, a place that played a central role in the ancient history of Ethiopia and the Horn of Africa. Known as one of the greatest ancient African civilizations, the Axumite Empire reached its height between the 1st and 7th centuries AD, becoming a major player in global trade, religion, and cultural influence. Axum's legacy is still visible today, with its monumental obelisks, impressive stone architecture, and historical significance. Join us as we uncover the fascinating history, achievements, and mysteries of Axum. Let's start by looking at how Axum rose to power and became one of the most influential empires in the ancient world. Located in what is now northern Ethiopia and parts of modern Eritrea, Axum was founded around the 1st century AD. The empire quickly grew thanks to its strategic location near the Red Sea, which facilitated trade routes connecting Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, India, and the Mediterranean. Axum became a trading powerhouse, exchanging goods like ivory, gold, spices, and exotic animals, which were highly valued in other parts of the world. Key highlights: strategic trade hub. Axum's location made it an ideal center for commerce. Its access to ports like Adulis on the Red Sea allowed Axum to control trade routes, turning it into one of the most economically powerful empires of its time. Wealth and resources. With goods constantly flowing in and out, Axum amassed wealth, which funded monumental architecture and grand palaces that represented the empire's prosperity and strength. Relations with neighboring kingdoms. Axum maintained diplomatic ties with Egypt, Rome, Persia, and even India, which solidified its influence and reputation on the global stage. The rise of Axum was marked by economic power and political stability, but its culture and achievements extended far beyond wealth. One of the most iconic aspects of Axum's legacy is its unique architecture, characterized by massive obelisks, stelae, and royal tombs. These monuments stand as a testament to the empire's architectural and engineering skills. Key highlights: the Great Stelae. Perhaps the most famous architectural feature of Axum is its towering stelae, or obelisks, carved from single blocks of granite. The Great Stele of Axum, which stands around 24 meters tall, is a marvel of engineering, reflecting the artistic and architectural abilities of the Axumites. These stelae served as markers for royal tombs and are decorated with intricate carvings and symbols that represent the kingdom's royalty and spirituality. Palaces and tombs. Axum's emperors built grand palaces and royal tombs to showcase their power. Some of these structures have large underground chambers, demonstrating advanced architectural techniques that were rare in the ancient world. Influence of South Arabian architecture. Axum's architecture also shows influences from the Arabian Peninsula, particularly in the way stelae are constructed and decorated. This cross-cultural exchange highlights Axum's connection with other civilizations and its openness to adopting and adapting new ideas. Today, these ancient structures remain as cultural landmarks, drawing thousands of visitors each year and symbolizing Ethiopia's ancient heritage. Axum is historically significant for being one of the first major empires to adopt Christianity as its official religion, a decision that shaped Ethiopia's culture and religious landscape for centuries to come. Key highlights: King Ezana's conversion. In the 4th century AD, King Ezana converted to Christianity, making Axum one of the first empires in the world to adopt Christianity as the state religion. He built churches, encouraged Christian teachings, and established Axum as a stronghold of the Christian faith. Saint Frumentius. The introduction of Christianity to Axum is credited to Saint Frumentius, a Syrian missionary who served as the first bishop of Ethiopia. His work laid the foundation for Ethiopian Christianity, which remains one of the oldest forms of Christianity in the world. Church of St. Mary of Zion. One of Axum's most important religious sites is the Church of St. Mary of Zion. According to Ethiopian tradition, this church is the home of the Ark of the Covenant, a sacred biblical artifact said to contain the 10 Commandments. The Ark's presence in Axum has made it a revered place of pilgrimage for Ethiopian Christians. Axum's adoption of Christianity not only solidified its religious identity, but also linked it to the broader Christian world, influencing Ethiopian art, literature, and traditions. Axum's economy was highly advanced, with sophisticated trade networks and its own currency, which contributed to the empire's wealth and influence. Key highlights: minted coins. Axum was one of the first African civilizations to mint its own coins. These coins, made of gold, silver, and bronze, featured images of the king and Christian symbols, showcasing Axum's wealth and religious beliefs. The use of coins facilitated trade and established Axum's economic power in the region. Global trade network. Axum traded extensively with Rome, India, Persia, and the Arabian Peninsula. Goods like ivory, incense, gold, and precious stones were exported, while Axum imported textiles, spices, and metals. Agricultural innovation. Axum's economy also relied on agriculture, particularly the cultivation of teff, barley, and wheat. The Axumites developed sophisticated irrigation systems, which allowed them to produce food consistently, even in challenging conditions. Through trade and innovation, Axum became a self-sustaining economy, which further strengthened its political and cultural influence. Despite its achievements, the Axumite Empire eventually faced challenges that led to its decline. However, its legacy endures, shaping Ethiopian identity and culture to this day. Key challenges: environmental and economic strains. Over time, deforestation and soil erosion began to strain Axum's agriculture, making it difficult to sustain the population. Additionally, trade routes shifted, and Axum lost its dominant position in regional commerce. Military conflicts. Axum faced invasions from surrounding regions and conflicts with emerging powers. These pressures weakened the empire and forced it to retreat from the coast, cutting off access to trade networks. Religious shift and isolation. As Islam spread across the Arabian Peninsula, Axum found itself increasingly isolated from its trading partners, who now shared different religious beliefs. This isolation further strained the economy and reduced Axum's influence. Enduring legacy. Cultural and religious heritage. Axum's adoption of Christianity laid the foundation for Ethiopia's religious identity, which remains predominantly Christian to this day. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church is one of the oldest Christian institutions in the world, preserving traditions and practices rooted in Axumite Christianity. Historical landmarks. Axum's monuments, like its towering stele and the Church of St. Mary of Zion, are UNESCO World Heritage Sites and symbols of Ethiopian pride. They continue to attract tourists and scholars, contributing to Ethiopia's cultural and historical significance. Influence on Ethiopian kingship. The legends of Axumide kings and their lineage continue to inspire Ethiopian history. The story of the Queen of Sheba and King Menelik Brumd, who is said to have brought the Ark of the Covenant to Ethiopia, remain integral to Ethiopian culture and lore. The decline of Axum marked the end of an era, but its legacy remains a vital part of Ethiopia's national identity, symbolizing the strength, resilience, and ingenuity of the Ethiopian people. Axum's remarkable achievements in trade, religion, architecture, and governance make it one of Africa's most fascinating ancient empires. Though the Axumite Empire may have faded, its legacy endures, influencing Ethiopia's cultural, religious, and historical landscape. From its iconic stele to its role in the spread of Christianity, Axum is a reminder of Africa's rich past and enduring impact on world history. Thank you for joining us on Target Eye. If you enjoyed learning about Axum and its lasting contributions, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts on this ancient empire in the comments.